As a health and wellness coach, I read a fair amount of studies to keep up to date with the latest research, and most are fascinating whilst also being a little on the dry side. So when I came across this study, I knew I had to share it with you because it's got to be one of the craziest yet intriguing studies I've come across in a long time. Could we think ourselves slimmer? Today we're talking about the 2023 study out of Aarhus University in Denmark. The lead name on the paper, Tjark Andersen. The study found that looking at one picture of food repeatedly about 30 times before eating that food can actually make you feel more full and choose smaller portions. So could it really be a case of mind over matter? So here's the science behind it. It's something called grounded cognition. And in this scenario, you can think of it as mental chewing. This is how it works. Our mental representations of concepts, in this case food, are not just abstract symbols, but are instead linked to our sensory and motor systems. Think sight, sound, smell, and taste. So when we think about a particular food and focus on that food, our brain mimics the relevant bodily experiences associated with eating it, and we experience a reduction in appetite. It's almost as if concentrating on the food was as effective to our appetite reduction as actually eating it. Maybe visual satiation is really a thing. In the Aarhus study, participants who saw the same image of food 30 times felt more satisfied and ate less of that food later on than those in the study who saw it just 3 times. So 30 seems to be this magic number. So how can we use this technique in our daily lives to help support our health and weight loss goals? Well, before you go out to a restaurant or before you eat a meal, try doing this. Find an image of the food you'll be eating, stare at it 30 times. That's it. Okay. Maybe it's not a miracle cure and it's not going to move the dial in a huge way, but it is potentially another tool in the toolbox of weight loss and health. And it does have an element of fun about it. So I should point out here that this is still early stage science, so watch this space. Experiments so far using this study have shown a reduction of food intake to about 50 calories, which is not massive, but it's the small habits that stack up over time. And by the way, there is other research that points to taking and sharing photos of your food can also help with mindful eating. So don't discount how effective posting photos of food on social media can be, especially if it's something you're going to eat later on. So next time you're going to eat, next time you're going out to that restaurant, get out those photos, scan them 30 times and ask yourself, do I really want that, or did I just take 30 mental bites? A bit weird, I know, but it might just work. And all the research points to there being something effective about the concept of it. If you've enjoyed this video and you want more playful plus effective health tips that actually stick, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with a friend who needs this hack